All right, you can start.
All right. Good morning. My name is Camilo Herrera-Aviles. Today, the argument will focus on how technology has impacted the way that humans interact with themselves and with their environment. The first major impact that technology has on the way that humans interact is the effect that technology has on education. Back then, education revolved around pencils and papers and pens. Nowadays, students use laptops and tablets and phones to do their homework and complete tests. Even state tests are all regulated and monitored online. Teachers assign assignments and are able to engage with their students in online websites such as Zoom and meetings to engage with their students. Technology and lessons online has allowed for both students and teachers to be more engaged in their learning. It's made learning more interactive and collaborative. It helps students get more in their material and lessen the trouble that they have with what they're learning. As you can see by the graph displayed on the screen, technology has improved studying efficiency in students. It helps students be better prepared for class. It gives them more confidence in their knowledge and what they're learning in school. The second major impact that technology has on the way that humans interact is by increasing jobs in America. Even though some may disagree and say that technology such as machinery and robots are taking away from jobs in mass production in America, even though this can be supported, nowadays there exist so many businesses and companies that have increased in jobs and have allowed for people to work in the tech industry more than any other industry in the workforce. Of course, because of COVID-19 taking away millions of jobs from Americans look in terms of the online path and the technological path to work from home. Technology gives Americans an opportunity to work online and work from home because of the limitations that COVID-19 is presenting. The internet and technology also allows for entrepreneurs to promote and sell products through their small businesses and even large businesses. Influencers that in social media make a living and work through being on technology and on the internet. As you can see by displayed in the slide, employment in computer systems and tech related in the industry have increased from 1990 to 2011 gradually. This is because people view technology as the future. People know that working in the future is all going to be based around technology, which is why technology is increasing jobs in America. The third and final impact that technology has on the way that humans interact is by increasing medical advancements in the medical field. What this means is that nurses and doctors and everyone working in the medical field uses technology every single day that they work. When collecting information and creating diagnostics for humans, it makes them correct. Technology is what makes information collected more accurate. For example, nowadays hospitals have tons of machinery and advancements like X-ray machines and hybrid operating rooms and ultrasound imaging devices that help communicate with patients. The interaction between healthcare workers and patients is solely based on technology. Just how Matt Burgee says from What is the Internet of Things, it's about networks, it's about devices, it's about data. The ability to store, share, and analyze health information is directly tied to the improvement and implementation of technology in the medical field. Technology has allowed for scientists and researchers to examine diseases on a cellular level and produce antibodies and vaccines to help the general public. It lets them put out information to help the people that are being affected by, let's say, COVID-19. It helps Technology is helping people create vaccines and help against these life-threatening diseases that are affecting the general population. As you can see by the graph displayed, from 2012 to 2014, there has been an increase in use of technology. People are viewing their medical records and health records through their cell phones, through emails, through text messages. That is just basic ways of how technology is being implemented to help not only doctors and nurses, but also people in viewing their own personal health. In conclusion, the development of technology has changed the way humans work and live every single day. It has created more ways for life to be more efficient and working. Technology has changed the way schools function, it has increased jobs in the way that they work, and also has advanced medical technology and increases the quality of life for all people. Telecommunications and applied science has changed and revolutionized the world that we live in. It has helped humans create jobs and better in their education and help interact with other people, not just in America, but throughout the entire world. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Hold on one second. All right. I do have two questions for you. First question, tell me about your sources. How valid do you think they were? And then how do you know? And then were there sources that worked better than others, like some that worked better than others?
Yeah, some sources, most of my sources, obviously, all of them were valid. All of them were credible. I, of course, used citations and everything was valid. All the information that I use, let's say for my third point regarding medical like implementation, all of this is from statistics of how technology is used in hospitals and how, of course, patients are living or if they're dying and how technology is changing and affecting the way that patients are being treated in the medical field. Some sources obviously didn't work. Some sources were just opinion and biased on what people think about how technology. I based most of my research on statistics, and I drew conclusions from those statistics that I collected from my resources.
Okay. If you had more time, what additional research would you conduct on this issue?
If I had more time, obviously put more points. I'd include more about how technology has decreased poverty in many countries. I would include more about also the negatives of technology and how it has created isolation in teens and how technology negatively impacts kids and teenagers around the world.
All right. Thank you.